Yo, what's up, and I'm back. This is Street Smart Sarge here with another Virginia's Gangster Files. Yeah, I want to thank you for coming back. Thank you for all the support. And today's story is going to be about Briggs and Hassell. So so let's get into the story. I think you'll like it. Holla! Street Smart Sarge. David E. Bragg Jr., Javon D. Hassell, two individuals that were the head of an operation that brought in over $33 million in cocaine distributing ring. It was centered on several Virginia Beach's nightclubs. Club Mystique, Bada Bing, Shakespeare, and Summer Shakes. Now, the year was like 1990. And during that time, Briggs, he was a street level in the drug gang. And he was out of the Norfolk Berkeley section. Shouts out to Norfolk Berkeley section. Briggs was the type to keep on grinding until, it was his time to actually step on up to the next level. So he stayed, hustling, grinding out there in Norfolk Berkeley section, and he stayed out there. And in 2003, he made his move. Braggs had hooked up with a heavy cocaine supplier in Atlanta. Braggs would rent Dodge Caravans for the trips. So he would use the Dodge Caravans because he knew that speaker panels are easy and removable and provide enough space to hide approximately 10 kilos of cocaine and as much as $200,000 in cash. So, when it came to transporting, he knew what to do. He knew how to do it. So when that time came around, when he met that person that was going to dump him with the work that he was asking for, hey, he took advantage of that. Get started up the car, made the move to Atlanta, and came back with at least 10 kilos of cocaine. So Braggs was on it and moving 2 to 10 kilos of cocaine a week out of a stash house in the Briarwood section of Virginia Beach. So he'll take his work, he'll bring it back to that part of the Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach. Like I said, the Briarwood section, and he would get it off there. That's where he would get off all his work, his drugs, they call it the stash house. So he wouldn't actually sell exactly from there, but that's where he would keep his stuff until someone either called him or so he was close by, so he would just have that there for easy access. So Braggs and Haskell worked together. See, they put their money in together, so they worked together. That's why they gave them the charges for being the head and the ringleaders. So they worked together. By 2004, Briggs and Hassell were making so much money, they decide to form corporations as a way to hide the drug proceeds. Damn, that's so much money they didn't know what to do to keep it. But they did hire Percy J. Tucker and Robert G. McFadden. Tucker helped create 20 corporations, and McFadden, he helped handle their tax returns. So they purchased trucks with drugs proceeds, hiring drivers to make legitimate deliveries of goods across the country, while paying the drivers with the drugs proceed, with the drug money. By 2006, the two men have brought matching $90,000 Mercedes-Benz sedans and $500,000 homes. And like I said, and claiming no taxable income to the IRS services. Now, why would you buy those big purchases if you don't have income coming in? You making the money, but it's not enough to make a profit. That's not how you do it. I'm sorry, but whoever was doing their books, they were not doing it right. They weren't doing it right. Was it Mr. Tucker and Mr. McFadden? Y'all, it was tripping. The drug ring, it was responsible for a staggering 1.5 tons or more distributing through the region. That's almost all the drugs. 1.5 tons. They was killing them. Brigg and Hassell were able to last for 10 years making money and creating nothing benefiting to them or their family. You see how you heard what I just said, right? They were able to last for 10 years making money and creating nothing beneficial to them or their family. That's sad. I would hope, after going through being on top to being back where you started, will push a person to find the right way instead of risking it all. You know, it's crazy now. They sitting there in the locked up in their federal penitentiary, and the money stopped coming in now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you got to do things that's business savvy. You know what I'm saying? You get that money, you trying to make a living for yourself off of that money. You know what I'm saying? You can't run around town having you buy, I mean, come on, $90,000 cars, 2 of them. I mean, yeah, you got the money, yeah, you got the business, but is the business stable? Does the business have, is it structured? You know what I'm saying? So, after all this drug shit just go away, or I can't say go away, or is, say drug shit just, you go through what you go through, and you don't have nothing when you come out to. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart out here, man. You got to be smart. It's already the way it is, and nobody's going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. You could try to rely on your family. You could try to rely on whoever, but you got to help yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to research stuff, and you got to know things. You know what I'm saying? You can't just get out here and just go off the whim because somebody said they did it. You know what I'm saying? Or just because it seemed like it's not a whole lot to it. Yeah, there's always something going on in the background. There's always research that got to be done. Tweaking it up and making sure your business is running and consistently making a profit. You see what I'm saying? Now, they've been in the business. They was in the business for 10 years. 10 years. You try to tell me they couldn't start nothing up. Nothing up for success. That's crazy. That's crazy. So the 4 people that were arrested in this drug ring was David E. Brigg Jr., Jovan D. Hassell, Percy J. Tucker, and Robert G. McFadden. David E. Brigg Jr. was charged with distributing more than 1,500 kilograms of crack cocaine, or 3,300 pounds worth, 33 million wholesale. And the same charges were given to Jovan D. Hassell. Percy J. Tucker charged with laundering, and Robert G. McFadden were charged with laundering. The drug proceeds through various businesses, including the nightclubs, the trucking companies, and record labels. So, that's how they made their money. That's how they also got arrested, And at the end of the day, the story is just to remind you that if you're going to be in the business and you're going to have a business that's going to be successful, you definitely have to have structure of that business. And the business has to make a profit. It has to turn a profit every so often, monthly or weekly, however it needs to turn a profit. But this concludes another one of Virginia's Gangster Files. Tap back in with Street Smart Sarge. I'm here on Greedy Tycoon Media Group channel on YouTube. I appreciate all the support. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for the support. And come on back. We're going to be here. The Street Smart Sarge. And I'm out. Holla. Till the next one.